Have you ever sat in a room full of people and felt completely alone? Have you ever looked at your life on paper? It looks fine, but inside you feel like a stranger in your own story? If that's you, I want you to know you're not broken, you're not failing, you're not being too emotional. You're just disconnected. Disconnected from your joy, disconnected from your voice, disconnected from your sense of self. You used to feel alive. You used to trust your intuition. You used to wake up with vision, not just with responsibilities. But somewhere along the way, between the deadlines, the heartbreaks, the expectations, and the pressure, you started disappearing. Maybe slowly, maybe suddenly, but now you're here and you barely recognize who you've become. You keep functioning, you keep showing up, but you can't ignore the ache anymore. So this is an invitation back to you. This video isn't about becoming a better version of yourself. It's about remembering the one you already are. So let's begin. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb, light a candle, grab your journal. And if you don't have one, visit leefpublishing.com to explore our collection. These aren't just journals. They're sacred spaces designed for moments just like this, when your heart is whispering for your attention. Step number 1, be honest about the disconnect. Before we can reconnect, we have to get honest. So in your journal, write, I don't feel like myself because ta-da-da, let it out. Take your time. Take your time to write. Maybe you write something like, I've been giving all my time and energy to work. I'm constantly caring for others and never have time to care for me. I keep on giving and giving and I feel so empty. I'm afraid to admit that I don't know who I am anymore. Once you're done with that, take a moment to pause. Now, in a new section of your journal, write this. If I'm being completely honest, I miss ta-da-da, let it out. What do you miss about yourself? Think of a specific memory, a moment you felt joy, freedom, peace. Maybe you write something like, I miss journaling without editing myself. Maybe you write something like, I miss the way I used to dress before I started hiding parts of me. Or it could be, I miss laughing so hard, my stomach hurts. Pause, take a breath, read what you wrote. You're starting to unnumb here. You're starting to feel, you're starting to see. This is the first step towards wholeness. Step number 2, name the roles you've been playing. Sometimes we don't lose ourselves all at once. We shrink little by little to fit in, to survive, to be who others need us to be so that we can be better for them. But who others need us to be for them is not always who we need to be for us. Therefore, in your journal, start with this. Lately, I've been showing up as, write these things out. Just print them. Don't think about it. Let it out. Maybe you write something like, lately I've been feeling like I needed to be the strong one, the achiever, the peacemaker, the one who always holds it together and never complains. Then after this, start writing from a different point of view. So start with this sentence. I have been playing this role because ta-da-da, let it out. Maybe over here, you write something like, it feels safer to be quiet than to rock the boat. Or you write something like, I was taught to prove my worth by overworking. Or it could be something like, I didn't think my real self was enough. Take your time here. Go back to where these patterns started. Was it your childhood? Was it a past relationship? Or was it a job that demanded more than you had to give? Upon reflecting on this, you might realize that you stopped expressing your opinions after constantly being dismissed. Or you might realize that you learned to smile and please everyone to avoid rejection. Or you might just come to the realization that you stopped dreaming because disappointment hurt too much. When you name the roles, you take back your permission to stop performing and start living. Step number 3, speak to the forgotten parts of you. There is a part of you that hasn't gone anywhere. That part has been waiting all along, patiently while you were struggling to survive. So close your eyes for a moment and pay attention to this part of you. Not the perfect version, the real version. The one who knows who you truly are, even when life gets hard. So in your journal, write, the version of me I used to be was, write those things out. Maybe you write something like, I was bold, I was creative, I was authentic, I was joyful and free. Now, the version of me I've become is, write it out. Be honest here. Be honest without judgment. Your words might look something like, I've been tired, I've been resentful, I've been hiding, I've been shrinking myself to make others comfortable. This is where the healing begins. You have to write the parts of you that you've been ignoring. So write it out. If the parts of me I've been ignoring could speak, he or she would say, what would the part of you say? What would that part of you that you've been ignoring say? Let that part of you speak freely. Don't be surprised if that part of you says something like, I miss being seen. I want attention. I'm still here. Please don't forget me. Please, please, please stop abandoning me for the sake of appearances. You're making space for all of you here, not just the parts of you that the world applauds. And that is radical self-love. Step number 4, rewrite the story you've been living. You've been living according to a script. Maybe you didn't write it, but today you can edit it. In your journal, write, the belief I've been living is, write those things out. Maybe it's, I have to have everything, I need to be everything, I need to be perfect for everyone. Or maybe it's, I can't slow down, or I'll fall behind, I won't succeed, and my life will fall apart. Or it's something like, I don't deserve love unless I'm perfect. Now ask yourself, this belief made me feel what? What did that belief make you feel? Is it tired? Is it anxious? Is it afraid? Is it depressed? Did it make you feel lost, unworthy? Now you have to examine what that belief is costing you. Therefore, in your journal, explore this. What is this costing me? Maybe you write something like, it's costing me my peace, my voice, my joy. It's costing me my life. This is where you begin to reclaim yourself. In a new section, this is where after you've explored everything, you can start a new section and write. The truth I want to live by is. What is the truth you want to live by? Perhaps you see that the words you write are, I'm not here to perform. I am here to be. I don't have to earn my earth. It's already mine. If I truly believe this truth, what would you do? Tell me, what would you do? What would you do when you truly believe the truth about yourself? Maybe you'd set boundaries. Maybe you would show up for yourself. Maybe you would make time for what matters to you most. Maybe you would show up authentically even when other people are uncomfortable with the truth of you. This steps rewires your internal narrative. You are beginning to live from love, not from fear, from truth, not from conditioning. Step number 5, build a reconnection ritual. The goal here isn't never to lose yourself again. The goal is to build a rhythm that brings you back home to yourself over and over again. So in your journal, start with this. When I feel disconnected again, I will. What will you choose to do? Maybe you write something like, I will pause and breathe before you're acting. I will do a 10-minute journaling check-in with myself to see what's going on. Or I will listen to music that reminds me of who I am. Maybe you write something like, I will step outside, feel the sun on my skin, and dance when no one is watching. Then in your journal, write something like, the truth I can return to. What is the truth that you can return to? Maybe it's, I'm not lost, I'm evolving. My essence can never be erased. Maybe you write something like, I am allowed to take a space in my own life. I deserve to have more of me. This step is essential because it's where you create a sacred loop of return, a ritual of remembering, a soft landing place in a world that often pulls you away from yourself. Whew, you made it. You didn't scroll past your pen. You didn't abandon yourself. You stayed. That is healing. That is courage. That is self-love. Now, place your hand in your heart and breathe. Breathe. You did it. Now repeat after me. I remember who I am. I choose to come home to myself. Tonight, we read your journal. Circle the phrases that move you. Let them be your reminder, your anchor. Let them be your signs to always come home to yourself. If this moment helps you reconnect to yourself, I'd love to continue the journey with you. Our full collection of notebooks and journals are available at leafpublishing.com. They are designed for moments just like this, when your soul needs a sacred space to land. Leave a comment. What part of yourself are you reclaiming today? I'll be in the comments holding space for you and with you, cheering you on, believing in your healing. I love you. I'm proud of you, and I'll see you in the next video.